I'm your host, Dave Thomas, and that guitar is Eric Nash, and this is Pansophical Podcast. Catch up on all our episodes by visiting pansophicalpodcast.com/episodes. We're also on Apple Podcasts and YouTube at Pansophical Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, because your engagement is the only thing that keeps us on the air. This is Expat Evolution. My choice to immigrate to a better life is very human and a response from an evolutionary upgrade we've evolved. Leaving wasn't just the safe thing to do, it was natural, it was appropriate, and humanity is remarkably good at that, and making art more than searching for food or anything else. 300,000 years ago, people traveled light. Nomads, wanderers, they were the first expats. There are no countries, really. There's just continents. They concentrated on what they needed and didn't sweat the small stuff. It was probably a great, exciting life. And that's kind of what I've chased for, 70 years. And it takes time to walk up a mountain. There are things to see, know, and experience on the way. Money has only been around for, 2,000-3,000 years of our 350,000 years of evolution. Think about that. Just for a second, I'll say it again. Money's only been around for 2,000 or 3,000 years out of our 350,000 years of evolution. Okay, we're doing it wrong, and we need to get off the Kool-Aid idea that we need money. It has nothing to do with anything. The truth is, it is counter to our evolutionary ascent. Money represents like a virus that kills humanity in the billions. Only humans have money. And scientifically, it's obvious that we need to make a choice. We need to erase it and evolve further, or ignore it and drag everything in the biosphere to death with us. The latter is obviously childish and weak. Money isn't real. It's fake. It's an idea printed on paper. It's a trick, a manipulation. Money has to go. Money cannot be trusted. It divides us unfairly, and it takes too much of our time. It takes too much of mine. When I think of the time I could save that I spent on money and managing it and protecting it, I see money as a black hole. I mean a real black hole. Out of control, sucking up everything. I have voiced thousands of commercials that you bought because I made money sound so real and so doable. And I feel bad when I see how I was used and what has happened on my watch. My evolution has affected everybody for I don't know how many years. Yours affects mine. We're in this together, whether we want to be or not. Pansophy means soul of the world. I've been reading a lot about evolution for 60 years. And the whole idea of rich don't fit. We need to think as a whole planet and become better collaborators. Empire building won't work, and it never will. Doesn't have to be that way. My reality is quite different now. I hold all my power, and being here proves it. Because of my insight, my predators have been outsmarted again. Why? Because I left the kill zone. My life is now better living with less. less is more isn't just a saying. I mean, here's a question. I mean, is life better with more or less? For me, I mean, life is an adventure, and money ruins my good life faster than anything. And the best adventures have nothing to do with money. Money has complete disregard for our evolution as a species. It doesn't even think. Money makes our workload harder, but it has no real evolutionary benefit. Look at all the vapid stuff we do every day, like logging in, authorizing your identity so that you can see your money, to protect your money. Ideas made by people who only work for more money. Police. Men came up with the idea of money with one eye on empire building. Selfishness is a male gender thing, and it only represents in the human male, and not in all men. In fact, it only shows up in small numbers of people where there is a passing down of money to offspring. The lack of struggle and having others do everything for them means they have no real experience in the life we all live in. The science evolution presents so far shows why something like money is not found in nature, in our biosphere. Nature shares everything. Resources for life exist for all life. Is it tranquil? No, it is not. I've spent a fair amount of time in nature, seen things in nature that for most of my life was considered impossible by men scientists. Science must be scrutinized and stand up to review by many other scientists that come up with the same conclusion. And when I look at the most ferocious and dangerous animals to compare with humans by their results, human males are the epitome of any second gender of any species. The male lion, no matter how big or deadly, is kept in check by the smaller females. There are always more female lions than males. A pack of female lions can kill any lone male lion, no matter their size. It would be correct to say the best male lions are supervised and comply, and they don't take it personally because their life is longer along with their lineage. Bonobos expertly handle bad behavior in males, and it's not good for the males that don't cooperate. It's a life of aloneness and early death, also done alone. It sucks to be a dick. Evolution isn't perfect, but damn, nature is really, really close. When I look at it all from this evolutionary POV, it all makes sense. And it flows nicely into immigrating like any animal expat on the planet. It's certainly a challenge, and I love a good challenge. Portuguese is remarkably difficult to learn, but it isn't stressful for me because I realized I'd feel lost for a while, and it was going to take time to learn. So instead, because I know that, I'm chill, and I'm looking for fun. Life, for me as an expat, is still all about experience and fun. I see more of the big picture when I'm in a playful mode. And, I don't know, lately, I've been imagining what the world would look like if there was no money, no rich people. And I started working on the problems, and if everybody just kept doing their job, we could all do everything. And every time I think about it, it gets better and better. Thanks for listening to Pansophical Podcast. Pump the brakes. For updates on my latest expat adventures, follow us on Instagram at Pansophical Podcast. All Pansophical Podcast episodes are available in 3 places. On our website, pansophicalpodcast.com/episodes, on Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube at Pansophical Podcast. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or follow. And if you loved what you heard and you want to make a donation, go to pansophicalpodcast.com/donate right now. Every contribution helps us make better stories, better music, and a groovy Pansophy.